if you're down and out and you hurt real good, come on over to the place I work. In all your loneliness, I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. Don't be afraid. Come on in. You might run across some of your old friends. In all your loneliness, I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. Ain't no big name, ain't no big star. I'll play the blues for you on my guitar. All your loneliness, I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. Play the blues.
shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
Hello everyone. My name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday. And yeah, today I'm just having a nice day. I took my wife this morning to get it's a consultation. She didn't have any surgery, but she's gonna have surgery on Monday, on the day that I'm not typically streaming. So I'm gonna take her at 7:30 in the morning downtown Wichita. She's got to get she's getting 4 teeth removed. She's getting her top and bottom wisdom teeth. Yeah. So I gotta tell you folks, shaving on stream, not as easy as I thought it'd be. This is a total mess, a total disaster. But when you commit to something, you follow through. I don't want to do this. I don't like this. I'm not enjoying this at all. Yeah. Look at this. It's like I got fucked up. You know what? Should I drop a woman one in the live chat if I should just be finished? If I should just drop a 111 in the live chat if I should just be done with this shit for right now. I think I got it all. I think I did a great job. I don't know about you, but I think I did great. I don't use a mirror. Yes, I use a mirror to shave my head. I always have a very clean shave. I'm actually very good at shaving my own head. I've always shaved my own head. This is not how I typically do it. I'm usually standing in the bathroom, you know, in front of the mirror, and I'm able to use the sink. See, a problem here is that I realize is that I need an area to get rid of the hair out of my razor. I need to be able to, you know, knock the hair out and like rinse it out every other swipe. And that's really the issue here. Yeah, looks good so far, so good. Yeah, Copper, respect yourself. No one looks good rocking that that Ben Franklin fade. That's a funny comment, Soft Money. That was fun. That made me laugh. That Ben Franklin ass fade. Bruh's rocking the. Bruh said, "Give me the Ben Franklin." I said, "Say less, fam. I got you." Oh my lord. Bro, I got that Ben Franklin swag. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it. That Ben Franklin swag. Let's see. Oh, good lord. Give me a second, you guys. Let me at least rinse my fucking ears off and everything. Good lord. This is terrible. Be right back. I finished up my shave. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty fucking decent if I don't say so myself. And look, if you got a problem with my fucking haircut, you can go fuck yourself, okay? Don't be a bigot. If you have a problem with my fucking haircut, you're a fucking, you know, piece of shit. That's all I got to say to you. All right? Don't hate on my hair. Hey, baby, don't try to rain on my shine. All right? You ain't about to bring some shade on this shine, baby.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
Thank you. Okay. That was incredibly loud. That upset me.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
From hairy balls head to clean shaven balls head. Great work, Cooper. Now don't forget the snappy aftershave and pat down. BTW had no idea you were into blues while shaving naked balls. Balls.
Yeah, thank you. Oh,
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
yeah, thank you. Love them. Love these. Love seeing me splurt up liquid, whatever that is. I forget what that was. Hey everyone. So yeah. Hello, Copper, Ozzy Bob, Copper, like an elephant shot its load on your head, mate. Well, that's interesting. Alex Jones, Copper, are you gonna have incest homemade parties when your kids grow up? No, I'm not into that. But thank you for asking. You're very kind. You're very considerate. Thank you so much. You know, I really appreciate you showing an interest in me and in my sexual fantasies. That says a lot more about you than it does me. I really appreciate that. No, I'm not interested in any kind of incest. I don't like elephants shooting their loads on my head. From Harry Ball. Yeah, I do enjoy blues, kind of. I was just playing some whiskey blues, kind of some gentleman music, you know, a little bit of, you know, just some, you know, some classy kind of, you know, you have your whiskey, you got your cigar, your real nice cigar, you know, you got your suit on, you know, you're in some kind of foggy, smoky, you know, gentleman's lounge. Not a strip club, but a natural lounge kind of area. Kind of that vibe. I thought I'd do a little bit of some, you know, head shaving and things like that and set a mood. Didn't really work. It was a utter, absolute failure, a disaster. But you live and you learn. Hopefully you learn anyway. Some people don't really learn, and when I say that, of course, I mean my students. They don't typically seem to learn really ever, because a lot of you are very stupid, unfortunately, but that's okay. Look, we all have our intelligence levels. It's like in a video game. It's almost like you're predetermined how intelligent you're able to get. Maybe not. Maybe some of you just genuinely have genetics that grant you low IQs, and if that's the case, that's okay. I was fortunate enough to be blessed with, you know, I've been given a very high IQ. A lot higher than all of you, at least. And yeah, you know, I don't think I'm the smartest person in the world, but I'm definitely smarter than all of you. That being said, I'm not trying to dunk on you or hate on you or besmirch you or be rude or be you know, condescending. I'm just simply stating a fact, and that's nothing against you. I don't think that you can even help it at this point. I feel like you guys are just kind of, you're set in your ways, and you know, that's okay. You're dug in. And you're dug in, you're set in your ways, you're hard-headed, and you're not going to change. Not for me, not for anybody. So what's the point of even trying to teach you? So I'm just going to, you know, do me and have a good night and not worry about all of you.
I am cow,
I'm not going to worry about
I
trying
am
to teach
cow, I am cow, hear me moo.
Fresh shaved head. Look at that shiny. Yeah, it is so shiny. It's shiny when it gets all nice and clean shaven. I mean, already you can see kind of a bit of the the light here kind of starting to light up. Yeah, it's, you know, it definitely doesn't feel that great to have hair like a tuft of it. You know, I wonder what I would look like with a full head of hair. I wonder if my hairline didn't, you know, go fucking missing at some point. Has anyone seen my hairline? I'm gonna go printing out. I'm gonna let my hair grow in a little. I'm gonna let my hair grow back in some after I shave my head completely because I don't want it to be all uneven. Although that could be funny. I thought maybe I just now had made this idea. It just came to me while streaming. What if I grow my hair out and I I take really awkward looking photos of me, almost like, well, I guess I could use that mugshot photo. Oh gosh. And then I could take that photo and put it on a poster and make like wanted posters or missing posters, like, missing people. Well, okay, not missing people. I'm not making a joke out of missing people. That's really awful and that's terrible. That's very sad. But like I can make missing posters for my hairline. I can say, attention, or missing, and I'll put hairline. Have you seen me? Or have you seen this hairline? If so, call this number. And I wonder if I actually get any phone calls. You know what I mean? That could be fun. Did his wife just leave him? No. What the fuck are you on about, weirdo? No one's left me. Anyway, I'm just in a good mood. Some people are odd. Anyway, yeah. So I thought maybe I could do that. Of course, I actually genuinely prefer my, sincerely, I really do prefer my shaved head beard look. But I do wonder, what I would look like with a full head of hair these days. It's been a long time. It is what it is. I mean, honestly, it happens to a lot of men. It's very, very common, male pattern baldness. It is what it is. A lot of gentlemen, a lot of, people in general, across genders, can, have hairlines that recede. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not that worried about it, honestly. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I'm very comfortable with my hairline or my beard or my hairline or my lack thereof. I'm very confident with myself. I've got a very beautiful wife who loves me, adores me, finds me attractive. I find her attractive. I, have a great father and mother-in-law, great family, in-laws, a whole family, and my brother-in-law. I've got a great family at home. I'm very confident. I was raised with confidence, as you can see. I have no lack of that. I don't really have that many insecurities. I mean, there are there are some things I'd like to change or work on. Not really change about myself, but work on. My anger issues, sure. Yes, that's right. I'm aware. I have a little bit of an anger streak. I would like to find better coping mechanisms. But you see, that's the thing, folks. It's one thing to have not a flaw, but a thing about yourself that you might want to work on. It's one thing to have something that might be considered by some to be like not a flaw. I don't like the word flaw, but because we're all so different. There's nothing wrong with being different. It doesn't have to be a flaw. It can just be a difference. There's so many people on the planet. Why get all obsessed about little things, But, if you can recognize certain areas within yourself that you might want to work on, certain things about yourself you might want to work on, recognize it, and then be proactive, that's a really good thing. If you're willing to be proactive, I'm trying to find better coping mechanisms for my anger. And grow to be a more emotionally mature human being, more emotionally mature individual, and that can be hard to do. Especially if you weren't given all the tools at a young age. If you weren't, there are certain areas you might be stunted, maturity wise, So, but all you can do is recognize it, like recognizing your white privilege. You can just recognize it and decide to work on it, and that's up to you. And that in itself is maturity. Is being able to recognize certain things that you might want to work on, and also it's mature of you to then go and be proactively working on developing better skills in those areas. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to talk down to y'all or preach or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm speaking for myself here. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah.
You took on its winky. Do you think so? Well, I better not show you where the lemonade is made. Sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words then you can sing along.
Let's see. Aussie Bob, hi again. Good luck to Queen Aubrey, and I hope Meemaw is doing better, mate. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Meemaw is doing better. She is back home, and I don't say unfortunately because obviously, like, it's fortunate that she's alive and that she's back home, but she's not supposed to necessarily leave the hospital yet. Meemaw does not like hospitals. In fact, you could say she hates hospitals, so she went home early. And I said, Meemaw, I'm paraphrasing, I said, Meemaw, you should stay at the hospital. I don't want you to die. And she's like, well, and she says if she's going to die, she wants to die at home. I'm paraphrasing. Not verbatim what she said, but pretty much. And I'm like, you know, I'd rather you not die at all. And that's why you stay at the hospital. But she is going to her doctor's. She's got appointments right now scheduled. And they're going to put her on a regimen. They're going to make sure that she's got the medicine that she needs and all that. So, and she is walking. She is talking. And she's back home. So, yeah. I don't know if she was fully cleared. They said that, I guess they said that she was okay, I guess. I don't know. But they weren't going to put her in the, physical therapy units. So she was like, well, fuck this shit, I'm out. And, yeah. Thank you for the $1.49 super chat, Dustin. It's very kind of you. And good luck to Queen Aubrey. Aussie, that's very kind of you. Yeah, she'll be, going into surgery on Monday. Monday at 7:30 in the morning. I've got a early day to start. We're going to get up and drive her. And Aubrey's going to be very high. They're going to drug her up like you do when you get your wisdom teeth removed. I don't know if any of you know what I'm... Drop a 111 if you've ever been drugged up for, like, a dentist appointment. You know, there's a lot of viral videos of people saying goofy things or doing goofy things or, you know, hitting on the dentist. You know, things like that when they're all drugged up. It's a very common thing. So, and people will film it. I'm going to record it per Aubrey's wishes. Aubrey wants to know what she says when she's high on the dentist drugs. And Aubrey wants me to. Aubrey's asking me. She's asking me. Or not asking me, but she was like, I want to know. I'm kind of curious. So I'm gonna record what happens, and I will not post it. That'll be up to Aubrey if she wants to post it or not. You know, I'll let her decide that. I'm not gonna post things of my wife, you know, without her permission, or it's gonna be of her, so I'll let her decide if she wants to post it in the Discord or on her YouTube channel or her TikTok. I don't fucking know where the kids post videos these days. Well, not kids, but you know what I mean. Anyway, figure of speech, where everyone's posting, everybody, not just kids, but adults too. Is TikTok like the most popular thing in the world right now? It's probably still YouTube. I don't know if anyone's ever gonna conquer YouTube, but you know there are websites before YouTube, but yeah. Seems like Twitch is dying, apparently. That's what I read on YouTube. This is what the videos are saying with the thumbnails, and Twitch is dying. They're making a lot of bad decisions, apparently, and people are starting to come over to YouTube now as YouTube starts to implement more features for their Twitch, sorry, not Twitch, but for their streamers. Like me. I guess you could say that I'm a bit of a streamer, although I wouldn't categorize myself as a streamer. I'm more of a educator. And somewhat of an artist, kind of a non-conventional artist, performance artist. I don't know how you put that, how you define that, but I don't really care. I'm not that worried about labels, you know what I mean? I'm really not somebody that obsesses about labels and things like that, or how to define myself. I'm just kind of, I am who I am.
Baby, I'm a sin for you because I'm into you, and even if I look so dumb, I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming one day.
Hello, Cobber, can you touch your crotch and smell it, please? And by the way, I'm tired of the trolls in the chat.
I am cow, I am cow, I am cow, hear me moo.
Anyway, Copper, can you touch your crotch? Smell it. And by the way, I'm tired of the trolls in the chat, says Janet. They repeat the same obnoxious jokes over and over again. I try to fight them since I'm a keyboard warrior. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you. Basic Chad, cope on D's nuts. Who gives a shit? Anyway, yeah, I am almost 30. I know it's something I've thought about, you know, not a lot, but it's like, whatever. I mean, everyone, you know, I'd rather be 30 than 40. I'd rather be 40 than 50, 50 than 60, so on and so forth. You know, yeah, nothing wrong with that. If you were to look at it in quarters, like 25, 25, 25, 25, like you know, out of 100 years, if you live to be 100, you know, if you take care of yourself, kind of in the in the early stages of the second quarter, you know, so I'm in my late 20s, so yeah. I consider people to be young in their 60s, really, even some in their 70s, because I know my grandma Mima, she has a lot of friends back home in Georgia that are up by Lake Lanier. And wealthy people, very wealthy, and that's not me flexing. It's not my money. These aren't even like my blood relatives or anything. But like they take good care of themselves, and they're in their like mid to late 70s, and they do not act like it. They don't seem to feel like it. I mean, I'm not them, so I can't tell you for sure. But they have boats. They're enjoying themselves. They have a beach house. They're having the great time. They're partying. They throw houseboat parties or like pontoon parties where they'll get a bunch of boats together on the lake and they'll all be drinking with their friends and just having a great time, laughing and telling jokes. So it's like, I mean, if that's what it is 50 years from now, it's pretty damn decent. You know what I'm saying? That's 50 years, you know, they're like in their 78, 79, so it's like, sheesh. But I think it's about taking care of yourself when you're younger too, so you're not paying the price when you're older. So I definitely need to lose some weight. I definitely need to eat better and abstain from a lot of crazy partying, which I already do to begin with. I'm not really a drinker. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. Really, my only like vice, you might say, is besides food, of course, is probably alcohol, and even that I rarely, and I'm not making anything up right now, I rarely ever drink, and I'm offered drinks like when I go out to social occasions, and there will be many times where I'm like, no thank you, I appreciate you offering, thank you so much, it's very kind of you, but no thanks. I'm not really in the mood to drink. I'm not really, you know, yeah, I partied pretty hard not too long ago, and I was like, I'm done drinking. I'm not getting drunk again till my birthday, which is in October, about another month from now. Yeah, it's 9/29, I'll turn 30 on the 30th, my golden birthday. So it's going to be a little bit longer, but yeah, I have no problems abstaining from alcohol either. Fortunately, I seem to have picked up on this this kind of trait from Mima. She has a very unaddictive, like her personality is not addictive. Some people just, for some reason, have addictive personalities, it seems. I don't. I was fortunate in that regard. I'm not somebody that needs stimulation constantly. I'm very fine just drinking water, no caffeine, just sober October, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's not even me bragging, I'm just talking about myself. Yeah. But yeah, you should definitely take care of yourself when you're younger. And I'm not even a physician, but I imagine you would benefit greatly when you're older from taking care of yourself when you're younger. Common sense, it seems like. But yeah, I don't know.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
Copper's anal prolapse. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, Saif. How's it going? I'm just gonna read Copper's anal prolapse's comment first. Copper,
I am cow.
Okay.
I am
Yep.
cow. I am cow. Hear me moo.
Hello.
Daddy Cooper boy, I'm such a simp for you, and clowns scare me, but I wonder how your freshly head feels smothered in my bosom as I give you a reach around dirty Sanchez and donkey punch your beautiful moon face while you flap my meat curtains.
Anyway, basic micro Janet. Okay, so that's probably basic Chad making fun of Janet. Go fuck yourself, whoever you are. Anyway, Copper's anal prolapse. Copper confirmed with Aubrey's doctor that they removed all the wisdom tooth from her gum. When I had mine removed, they accidentally left a piece in my gum and almost got infected. Sadly, Queen Aubrey will be tasting blood for a few days, but she's a trooper. When we were in the, it's very kind of you to be concerned, Copper's anal prolapse. When we were in the consultation meeting with the doctor, we went for a, you know, it wasn't a surgery, obviously. That's, like I said, on Monday. It was just a consultation where they wanted to see what they needed to be done, you know, and that's what they were going to do. And then they send the orders and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, they had mentioned things like that. They said that they might leave something. It might be intentional. It might not be. They're going to, they'll see what they need to do when the time comes, like when it comes to that. But he said that they might, I don't know. He said there's a particular tooth in general. There's one tooth that's like on its side. It looks, I'll show you. Aubrey sent it to me in the DMs yesterday. I can show you. She actually sent it to me so I could show it on stream, and I showed it last night on stream, but maybe you guys didn't see it. I can show it to you now. So here it is. Here's her mouth, or her teeth anyway. So notice right here. This tooth here is going to be taken out on the corner, as well as this one. So those are wisdom teeth. Top left, top right. And then on the bottom, that's going out. So all four. They're just going to remove all four. They don't really have to take the tops, but they're going to go ahead and take them out. That's what they said at the doctor's office. So they take all those two, and they're going to take this one, and they're going to take this one. So this is the one that's causing her a lot of pain and discomfort. Obviously, it's growing the wrong fucking way. It's like, where the fuck are you going, dude? That's not the right direction. You're supposed to go up. You're going left. So anyway, they're going to take that out, and yeah. They said that she would be a little, she'll probably have a little bit of pain, they said, for a couple days. But by the second to the third day, she would start to feel a lot better. And, yeah. And they said that she should be okay. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah. Saif Rashid, you haven't reached 40 or 30 years old and you became bald so early in your 20s. Ha ha ha. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like the common age is in your mid to late 20s or maybe even early. Let me see here. And you can laugh. I don't really care. If you laugh at somebody's appearance, that just says you're a shitty person. But I'm not offended though. Like, you don't bother me. I don't let other people affect me like that. You know, when you get harassed online for literally over a decade, you know, you start to stop giving. You don't really give a shit what people on the internet say. It's just like, whatever. And half the people that are talking shit online, when you meet them in person, like if you're me, it's like, oh shit, Copper Cat, whoa, or they're actually very nice people. So I think people just go online sometimes to kind of let loose and blow off steam, and then they get real confident because they're hiding behind their profile picture and their computer. They feel safe in their rooms and at home, and they get to talk shit and pretend to be the big guy or the big girl, you know. Cringe. But anyway, I mean, it's not really that cringe. It is what it is. I mean, I guess people need to blow off some steam sometimes. Totally understandable to a degree. Just don't be mean to other people. You don't have to be mean. You know? Meanie. Wow, Saif, you're such a meanie. Why would you make fun of my hairline? Goofy ass. When do most men go bald? Let's see. Oh wow, look at this, Saif Rashid. I'm gonna educate you. Look, the teacher is teaching right now. Not really teaching, I'm just looking at something on Google. But anyway, approximately 25% of men who have hereditary male pattern baldness start losing their hair before the age, wow, of 21, daggum. At least I have my hair then. By the age of 35, approximately 66 percent of men will have experienced some degree of hair loss. By the age of 50, approximately 85% of men will have significantly thinner hair. I mean, look, it's probably coming for you too, Saif Rashid. Best to just accept it and get over it. You could be one of the, I mean, you could say lucky, but it's not, I don't really care. Like, lucky, unlucky, I don't really consider it unlucky or lucky. It's just, whatever. If you have a full head of hair, that's wonderful. Good for you, I guess, you know? I don't really, see, that's the difference. I don't really care what your hair looks like. You seem to care what mine does, but I don't really have any interest or care or concern with your hair. Anyway, yeah. Let's see here.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl?
For the $2. It's very kind, Saif. Saif, you're very nice to keep throwing money at me. It's very nice of you to insult me. Wow. Wow. Such a compliment. Why don't you fly to Turkey and get a full hair transplant? Use our donations to fund your hair transplant. I'm not that vain. See, there's another thing. I don't have a high degree of vanity, not to make myself sound better or good or nice, but I'm not somebody who is that vain. As you've seen in many of my videos, I mean, look, I do have the ability, clearly, to private videos and delete videos, as you've seen me private many of my streams. There are many videos that might show me in an unflattering light, you might say. Like the pepper video where I'm looking like I shit myself, which I didn't shit myself, idiots. I could have privated that. I'm not that vain. I don't mind certain things being available for people to see. So I'm really not that worried about it. And, you know, I just don't care. Like I said, I genuinely, and I'm not making this up, and I'm not putting on a facade. I really don't mind being bald, like having a shaved head. I do grow hair on my head, and I don't have like a bald spot per se, but it's like I have my hairline's real high up, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, instead of being here, it's like there. It's like pretty, you know, it's pretty high up there. I was in denial for a long time, and it doesn't look good. Denial doesn't look good, and neither does a really fucked up hairline. I mean, you can make it work, and this is just my opinion. If you have a fucked up, well, if you have a receding hairline and it looks good on you, some guys can pull it off. Not me. Well, maybe I can, but I'm not that into it. You know, I genuinely like the shaved head beard look. I'm very confident with it. You know, I had the shaved head and the beard when I asked Aubrey out on a first date, when I asked her to be my girlfriend, when I asked her to, you know, be my wife, when we got engaged, when we got married. I have a shaved head beard look. And honestly, I think I wear it pretty well. My friends who are very honest with me, like my offline friends, like my best man at my wedding and my groomsmen, you know, these are guys that I'm very good friends with. You know, I'm very close with some of them. They're growing up, and they'll give you shit. You know, they'll bust your balls. You know, guys will bust each other's chops and bust each other's balls. It'd be ball busting. You know, the general ball busting. And they will definitely tell you. Let me tell you, they're very good friends of mine. They'll definitely tell me if something's fucked up. And you know, yeah. So, but they you know, they say, they're like, damn, dude, you actually look good with it. So, like, they tell me I look good with the bald head and the beard. Not everyone can pull that off either. Some guys aren't able to pull off the bald and the beard look. I think I do. So yeah, I'm glad, because you know, at least I got that. Okay, at least I got that. So yeah, bald suits you. I appreciate that, Pearl, in the live chat. Yeah, some people, yeah, bald looks good on them. I like it. It's a really nice feeling. Having your head, you know, shaved, it feels nice. You know, it's less hot. It's less maintenance to a degree. You do have to shave your head and kind of keep it up. You know what I mean? That's kind of but if you wait like every 3-4 days, that's all, and you shave your head, it's super easy. Just don't let it grow back out like I've let mine. That makes it a little bit more difficult. See that? Normally if I just shave every 3 days, 3-4 days, it's like, and it's smooth. No issues. But if you wait a couple weeks and it starts to grow out, and it's like, all right, you're spending like 30 minutes in the bathroom, like, you know what I mean? So it's just about being not being lazy, which we all probably, well, not all of us, I can't speak for all of us, but a lot of us probably struggle with laziness sometimes, depending on what it is, what the activity is. And, you know, it's like, I don't want to shave. I don't feel like doing that. I'm not going out right now. What's the point? Kind of thing. Like, maybe some women are probably like that with their legs. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm not fucking going on a date, or I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be spread my legs tonight. Why do I need to shave them? Kind of thing, you know? It's like, no one's seeing my legs tonight. I mean, it's understandable, you know? Some people are just kind of like, whatever. Sorry about the spreading the legs comment. That was a little bit vulgar. I don't know why I said that. That sounded a little bit vulgar. That's not my style. I'm not a very vulgar fucking person. Anyway, but you know, I need to. I'll shave my head completely when I'm off camera. When I'm done streaming, I'll fully shave it tonight after I stream, and I'll have a nice shaved head for tomorrow's streams. I'll look good. Also I'll have Aubrey trim my beard. You know, I'll have her like trim. What she'll do is she'll actually properly like line my beard up, and like she'll like make it real, like very purposeful, and it looks really, really good. Aubrey is just talented. Like, she has no business being good at everything she does. You know what I mean? Like, really, if you've ever seen her actual drawings, like, damn. She was in art school before she got her degree, multi-state license in nursing. Smart, creative, genuinely funny. Makes me laugh, and I've got a weird sense of humor. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure a lot of people say that, you know, whatever. But actually, and she just gets me. She gets my humor, and she actually makes me genuinely laugh. So I really got a dime. I really lucked up. You know, God bless me, big time. I mean, of course, He blesses me all the time. You know, just being alive is a blessing. But I was also blessed with an amazing wife. You know, God's blessed me a lot. I'm very fortunate, very blessed person. Very grateful. Saif Rashid, why not? Oh yeah. I'm not going to fucking Turkey. The fuck I want to go to Turkey for? If I want turkey, I'll just go to the grocery store and buy a pack of turkey. I can make a turkey sandwich. I don't need to fly to Turkey. You know what I mean? Programmers, super chat at $10. Thank you. Whatever happened to your Copper Step channel? Are you still into dubstep? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I remember you asking me that question before. Did you ask me that question, or was it somebody else? Somebody asked me about the Cab Step or Copper. I think it's Cab Step, or is it Copper Step? I don't fucking know. It was just a random channel that I made because I thought that I might make some dubstep, I think. I don't know if I thought that I might make some dubstep. I don't know what I thought. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I was into dubstep at the time. I'm not into dubstep. I haven't been interested in dubstep in so long. It was a bit of a fad, folks. It was kind of like the disco of the generation of the era. It was like it came and it went. But dubstep, as far as I'm concerned, you know, like, whatever. Some people might still be into that, and that's totally cool. Hey, you know what? If you like something and it's not hurting anyone, fucking do your thing. Good for you. You know, if it's music, wonderful. Some people like screamo. You know, it's whatever. It's just not my style. I'm more interested in lo-fi, you know, kind of hip-hop, jazz music, R&B, Teyana Taylor. You're gonna love me, you're gonna wanna hold me and squeeze. You know, I like some of that R&B music, that kind of like 90s, you know, soul, R&B, hip-hop, jazz kind of vibe, you know, funk music. I kind of like that stuff, more chill music. I mean, maybe it's because I'm a bit of a loud person, that there's a bit of irony there, that I enjoy softer music because I can be kind of a louder individual on streams, or like in general, I'm kind of a big personality, you might say. So maybe that's one reason why I like kind of more chill, somber, low-key music. Maybe that helps to balance me out. I don't know. I'm not a fucking therapist. I'm not here to do some kind of introspective fucking self-reflection thing right now with music. It's just music. I like it, and that's okay. Maybe it has nothing to do with me being a big personality. Maybe I'm not even a big personality. Maybe I'm just a normal-sized personality. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm just being goofy. I wanted to like ramble real fast and then just stop. Anyway, yeah.
You know what that is? I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina.
Damn it.
I'm on Greg.
Copper, that was... Okay, hold on. Copper, that was Base Gig Chat. It was not me. I am tired of these trolls. By the way, I gotta confess that I keep a phone with backup clips of your streams on in my...
Cameron!
I'm sorry.
Cameron! Cameron!
I want to finish reading this Janet comment. By the way, I gotta confess that I keep a phone with backup clips of your streams on in my panties while I go out, so I can have you near me at all times.
Penis, 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 vagina! Penis, 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 penis.
Janet, I'm flattered, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't have streams going on your phone in your panties. Like, I don't have any control over where you put your phone. If you want to put it in your face,
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees, wanting to suck cowboy cock.
You're pissing me off right now. I'm trying to fucking talk. Thank you, Janet. It's not my business. If you want to put your phone in your panties and play my streams, that's not my business. Hey, you do what you want to do.
Gingers have no friends and no one will have sex with them. They come out at night, they creep and crawl. Who does God hate most of all? Gingers. Who should have never been born? Gingers. Who's adopted? Gingers. Who belongs with floating turds in the fucking toilet bowl? Gingers.
I like memorize these fucking lyrics and songs and shit. It's so they're not even good. Can I just say, Rucka Rucka Ali? Yeah, you know, like why do people like that? I don't know. I don't hate Rucka. I don't necessarily even know Rucka's politics. And, you know, even if he was Republican, I don't think that would make me hate you or hate him. But if you're okay, look, you can be a Republican and I'm not going to hate you, okay? We can have differences politically. It doesn't mean I hate you automatically. But if you're going out of your way, and look, I don't think I hate anybody really. You know. Because, like, then, you know, people like Gavin, Trump, people like them come to mind, and you're like, do I have actual hatred? Like, hatred? I think hate's a very strong word. I don't think I hate anybody. I think I might strongly dislike somebody. I might, you know, despise someone, or their politics, or what they might stand for. Like a Trump, you know, I don't know. I don't even know about Trump. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. What was I even saying? You know? What was I even saying? I've rambled. Now I've lost my point. Anyway. PhD, Brockhurst, super chat to me, £1.79. What's the 79 cent? What is cents in the UK? Is it pints? Isn't that like a measurement for like cider? Let me get 1 pint of cider, please. So when I was over in Bristol and in London, they would give you pints. You get served alcohol in pints. It's kind of funny. And they don't serve it with beer or with ice. You know, in the cider. It's like chilled. Of course, that probably is a smart thing. You don't want to have ice get all like melty and then it like waters down your beer or your cider. Blah. But they do have chilled glasses, which is nice. Depending on the place you go. I went to this place called I want to say the Apple. It's like the Apple Boat. Here, I'll tell you. I'll show you which place I went to. I don't think I ever made a video here. The Apple Boat. Oh, look at it. It pops up, Bristol. It popped up right there. The Apple Boat. The Apple Cider Boat. Yep. This is where I went. Gallery. We went here a few times, I think. And boy, was it. It was nice. I'm pretty sure it's this place in Bristol. I'm trying to find the boat. Seems familiar. Images. Let's see. Yeah, the Apple. You walk over it and it's on the water. It's like floating on the water. It's a big bar. You can go down in the stairs in the pub area. There's like a there's one cider. They named their ciders, and one of their ciders they only serve it in like half pints or something like that because it's so strong. I forget the name of it. I think it's the Old Bristolian. Is it the Old Bristolian? It's 8.4%. Yeah, see here? Look, I told you. I told you. Not sold. I said I told. Pardon me, I misspoke. I told you they only serve it in a half a pint. They don't have a price for the pint because they don't sell it in full pints. Because I guess maybe they can't. See, there's a little crown over it, the Old Bristolian. So I would get an Old Bristolian. I'd get a couple of them. And they're pretty fucking strong, folks. It's pretty fucking strong. But yeah. I like cider. I really like cider a lot. I enjoy cider. Cider. I enjoy a nice pint of cider. Alright. Anyway. Righto. Basic Chad. Bald is beautiful. We got better use for testosterone than growing hair. Hey, you know what? That's true. Oh, that's right. Giga Chad, you're bald. You're a fellow bald beard, aren't you? Don't you have a beard as well? Pretty sure you got a beard as well, don't you? Don't we have a photo of you somewhere on my computer? from like some banner Aubrey posted on my Discord. It's some screenshot of you, I think, where you've got a bunch of my. I don't want to talk about it, but anyway, you're by your pool. Looks like you've got a really nice house, by the way. You know, like seriously. I don't really want to compliment you, but I'm in a nice mood, so why not? Why not? It's a genuine compliment, so I can give a genuine compliment. I like the aesthetic. It's very cool. Where is the photograph? Well, you can just say so in the live chat. Yes or no? Don't you have a bald beard, Giga Chad? Don't you have that? Like a bald beard like I do? Ironic, really. The irony. Very ironic. I'm looking for the photo of you. I can't seem to find it. I can't seem to find it. I can't seem to find the photograph of Giga Cunt. Well, not Giga Cunt. I don't like to say the word cunt. I'm not gonna say that. What is this? What is this photo? What is this? What is this from? Oh, is this from the fight with Gavin? Is my nose bleeding? Okay. Why am I trying to kick the camera? That could have been potentially very expensive. I might have had to... Wow. Okay, that was really reckless on my part. I was not in a good mood that day. See? Now, that's a moment where I'm in a really, really unhappy mood. I'm trying to kick several $1,000 cameras. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Anyway, PhD Brockhurst, pounded me. Super chatted £4.49 something. Did you get paid for the South Park parody they made of you? That is a question that I am pretty sure I've gotten before. Not necessarily by you, but no, they didn't pay me. They didn't ask me for any kind of permission. Seriously. Some people, I think there might be some people that think that I was like some kind of like, not industry plant, you know, like you have studio plants. They'll talk about music like, oh, they've got, you know, family or friends in the industry and they like act like they're indie. Like, so there might be some people that think that I was like a friend of them or like I was, like it was made like viral, like as a part of like an internet meme viral marketing thing, you know, for the new season because they parodied me and that's how they advertised the 14th season. And they ran they made 2 parodies of me. I don't know if a lot of people know that they made 2, but they did 2 different ones, 2 variants, and they ran them if memory serves, they ran them throughout the whole season. It's like the fucking mascot of season 14, that damn stupid fucking commercial, the commercials. No, they didn't pay me though. And they never asked me for any kind of permission. I was not friends with them. I've never spoken to them in my life, to my knowledge. I would like to, if I'm being honest. I would like to speak to Matt and Trey. I think it'd be an interesting conversation to have a sit down with them and kind of ask them how they really feel about ginger people and like why they would do that and how they felt when they saw my video or like how they felt when people were getting kicked at schools all across the country and maybe even the world on what was called Kick a Ginger Day. Now it's been changed to Kiss a Ginger Day, which I think is a little odd, even though recently I think that it's now Hug a Ginger Day. It's like keeps evolving, this fucking holiday. But anyway, it would be interesting to chat with them, you know, and you know, have a sit down with them and just tell them how I feel about them and how I felt, you know, when that happened and why I made the video and why you know, like I'm not trying to cancel them. I'm not trying to shut them down or I'm just, I would just like to speak with them candidly for like a half an hour, you know, or maybe an hour, maybe have like a round table. I think round table discussions are brilliant. I like that setup and that kind of concept. The round table where you have a group of people that are maybe a part of a similar industry or maybe they have their different perspectives or maybe they are part of like a similar field. Like they have like the actors round table. They'll have like Shia LaBeouf or whatever. They'll have Robert De Niro, Adam Sandler, like, you know, Adam Driver, you know, so on and so on. They'll have like all these fucking actors from like, they're not the same kind of actor. They're not in the same kind of movies. Like Adam Sandler and Robert De Niro are not the same kind of actor, folks. Adam Driver from, you know what I mean? Kylo Ren, fucking. Anyway. So, but that's like a cool thing. Like, you have these people that are kind of a part of a similar industry, but they're like all chatting like they're friends or something. I think it'd be really cool to have like a round table with like South Park. Maybe like with like Matt and Trey, and then maybe a round table with people that they have either parodied, maybe. Like, imagine that, like, or like maybe they've affected in some way, in some like big way. I mean, it'd be interesting. I'd love to sit down and chat with them and be cordial and be respectful and be nice and not attack them. A lot of people probably would think that I would launch over the table at them. I wouldn't do that, surely. I'm just kidding. No, in all seriously, I wouldn't try to fight them. I'm just making a joke, like, I wouldn't do that. But really, though, I wouldn't try to fight them. I would honestly just want to chat with them and, and ask them what their problem is. Like, really, if they actually have a real problem with ginger people, or if it was just meant to be a parody of racism, and like the idea, and like maybe it's meant to highlight, because I think there are some people that'll say, oh, well, really, that episode was meant to highlight this stupidity of being discriminatory over something, some feature that someone has. Like, why do you think it's meant to maybe highlight how stupid you look for making fun of? I think even in the episode, if I think back, like they're mocking Cartman. They're not happy with Cartman for making fun of ginger people, so they make him fake. They like dye his hair in his sleep, and they give him freckles and shit like that, and they, he freaks out. And they're like, yeah, that serves you right. And then Cartman goes and decides to start some fucking cult or something. I think it's a great idea. Not very good execution. In concept, though, starting like a group, not a cult. Okay, I don't like cults. Are not a good idea. I don't think a ginger cult is a good idea. I think a ginger community, okay, is a great idea, as I've said many times. But not a cult. It doesn't have to involve, religion or any kind of, ethnic kind of thing. Doesn't need to be that, doesn't need to be that deep. You can, just like, have a community based on a trait. I'm not trying to start a fucking ethno-state. Some people say that. An egg-no-state, okay? That's not what I'm trying to do. I just think it'd be interesting. But yeah. Anyway, I would like to chat with them and ask them how they really feel about redheads and, like, what's the issue there? Like, are they actually phobic of ginger people? Like, they're ginger phobic? Like, really? It's a little goofy, isn't it? Like, for people that, seem to be to have a good grasp on shit. And, like, South Park seems to make fun of a lot of people, not just ginger people. Like, I know that. People are like, in my comments, South Park makes fun of everybody, blah, blah, blah. Why did you ever get so upset with them? It's like, well, did they attack you or make fun of you personally? Like, they directly went out of their fucking way to parody me. They had Cartman dressed up as me. That's not a humble brag. That's like they were making fun of me on international TV, and I was 17 years old. And then suddenly everyone thinks, and like, obviously you assume, I guess, that someone's going to be excited about that. Like, oh, dude, you're on South Park. And like, this is a long time ago. I'm not living in the past. I'm over it. I don't care. It's whatever. It's old news. It's in the past, bygones, whatever. But it's like, at that time, I was given a lot of grief, or like, well, people were like excited for me. Like, dude, that's crazy. Like, people that were rude to me in high school suddenly wanted to chat with me and have me sit at the lunch table with them. And I'm like, no, you can go fuck yourself. Suddenly, you're popular for like a reason you don't even want to be popular for. And that's just not the attention you want. So it's like, you know what I mean? And that's after I went viral. That was a whole other thing that happened even before South Park. South Park was in March. I went viral January 14th. It was the same night I posted the video I went viral. I don't even know how. I had 0 subscribers. I made the channel so I could post the video. I made my video before I even made a channel. I had to come up with a name. So I was like, oh, Copper hair, Cab. All right, Copper Cab. Sure, rolls off the tongue. Has a nice name. I remember Googling Copper Cab, and it had 0 search results. It was really, really smart at the time, if I don't say so myself. I Googled Copper Cab to see if there were any search results, and there were 0. One word, Copper Cab. And at the time, and I was like, all right, well, now if anyone ever posts about me or says something to me or replies to me, or makes a reply video or something, if I get reply videos or whatever, I can just Google Coppercab and maybe it'll be like a reply Coppercab. So if there are any search results after today, I'll know it's maybe about me. That's the logic anyway. So yeah, and I didn't want to have a name with numbers or stupid shit like that. It was like a branding kind of thing, like a name that you could like Coppercab, Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I'm rambling about the name Coppercab. I'm just saying, like, I made that video and then I posted it and shit happened. Anyway. Yeah. College doctorate in Iowa. Hello, Coppercab. I just stumbled across your channel, and a few questions of curiosity made me want to send. Okay. Made me want to send, not wanted to send, but anyway. Do you feel being ginger has impacted your ability to function your points across? I don't mean this I don't mean this disrespectfully. Is English your first language? You're saying that you're getting your PhD? College doctorate in Iowa. Okay. If it's not, it's totally fine. I don't care. And if it is, it's fine. Maybe spelling isn't your strong suit. I don't know. Or words. Do you feel being ginger has impacted your ability to function your points across? Do you mean get your points across? I don't really. To function your points across. I don't know how to read that. I'm reading it. I don't know if that's. Do you feel ginger? No, being ginger does not impact your ability to get your points across, if that's what you mean. Also, being married to your half-sister, did it make life more different? No, okay? She is not my sister. She is my wife now, okay? Y'all can stop calling her my sister. She is not my sister. Don't call her my sister wife, okay? Thank you. And I can tell you're being a smartass since you brought that up. You're a troll. Syaf Rashid. Gavin McInnes is more than 40 years old. Wow, I didn't know or care. I assumed, but whatever. And they have a full head of hair. That's great. I guess. Not really. I don't care. Good for them. Whatever. Or, I don't care. He hasn't gone bald yet. Where is Gavin these days? I don't know. Maybe you should ask him. I don't really know or care. I don't know. Maybe he's like Voldemort. Maybe he finally just fucked off, In all sincerity, or not in all sincerity, seriously though, I think he has a website that he runs, Censored. I was a part of, not a part of it, but I made some videos for the Censored website for a brief time, basically just to shit on the website and dunk on them and talk shit to them and get paid to do it, which I thought was a really funny idea. Like, oh, so you're gonna pay me to insult you? Okay, cool. So I just insulted them for a few episodes. I got bored of it and I decided to stop. And they were paying me pretty well. I mean, honestly, they were paying me pretty well. I mean, they were. And I don't brag about money. I think that's very tacky to do, but they were paying me pretty well. But I just got bored of them and I was like, fuck this. But yeah, I think he makes stuff on censored.tv. Not to advertise their shit, but that's where they post their shit, I think. Based Giga Chad, donated 3, thank you. Why wasn't I invited to be your best man? I just always felt we had something special, I don't know. That's a great question. No, I'm kidding. It's not a good question. It's a terrible question. Are you stupid? I wouldn't invite you to be my fucking best man. I don't even know you offline. I know you online, and I know enough. No, thank you. I had my best friend growing up, my best friend Tyler. He was my best man. Great time. Great time. Crab cakes. We had phenomenal crab cakes. Very classy affair. We had crab cakes. They would cook them on the grill at the wedding. Like, you would just walk up and you would tell them how many you wanted. They just make them right in front of you. They had like a whole fucking. They brought, like, they had like catering service, and the catering company brought out fucking like grills and stuff for like fancy grills, like where you, like a flat top or whatever, and you would sear the crab cake. It was fucking dope. And then we had all kinds of steak and food, all kinds of food. and cocktails. We had an open bar. It was all you can drink, no pay. You didn't pay for drinks. You just walked up and told them what you wanted, and we had bartenders serving people. Very nice bartender lady. She made me plenty of drinks that I didn't get to fucking finish, because every time I would get my drink, somebody, and I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, every time I would get a drink, a cocktail or something really yummy, like, you know, any, like, really good drinks too. I forget the names of the drinks, but these were like mixed drinks and stuff, and they had beers and stuff too. But you know, I'm going for the fruity stuff, the flavorful good shit. You know, that top shelf shit, which we had. It was good. You know, my in-laws really threw down. So hey, thanks again for that, in-laws. They were awesome. But anyway, the wedding was awesome, and I would get a drink, and every time I would get a fucking drink, okay, I would sit down or I would be walking around, and suddenly somebody wants to dance with me. Okay. And that's fine. You want to dance with the groom? That's cool. That's great. You know, I had a lot of family fly up. That's fine. Understandable. Okay? People want to dance. It's a wedding. That's great. But I wanted to finish a drink. Just one. Just one. At a certain point, it becomes a waste of alcohol. Other people could be getting drunk. It's a great time. People want to have fun. People want to drink and party and dance. You know what I mean? And that's totally cool. I'm not judging. I'm not mad. I'm not angry at them. It's just like, damn, son. It's, you know, it's my wedding. Let me finish a single drink, please. You know what I mean? It's like, it's Aubrey and mine's wedding. And I didn't say that. I'm very, and I wasn't even really irritated at the time. I was probably, I was buzzed from what I remember, and I was having a great time. I'm not really pissy. I'm mostly just joking right now. But it was like, damn, son. Like, every time you get a fucking drink, you gotta freaking dance, you know? I'm not really mad about it. I'm exaggerating right now. I'm not actually angry. I don't hold any kind of anger about stupid shit, you know? It was just funny. Like, every time, it's really funny. It's not annoying. It's just funny. Like, you grab a drink, and every time you get one, it's like something out of like a I Love Lucy, like a comedy show or a sitcom. You know, it's the guy at his own wedding, he gets a drink. Oh, here, and like you get pulled away, and then, all right, you're done dancing. Whew, okay, I'm gonna go get a drink now. I'm gonna cool off. You know, I'm gonna have a nice nice cocktail. You grab another one. The moment you get it in your hand, you take 2 sips. Oh, you get pulled away again. It was like, sheesh, you know, dancing your ass off out there. You know, like, it might be your wedding, but everyone's fucking partying. Okay, it's like everyone's partying. So, yeah. There are videos of me dancing at the wedding. Yeah, there's a video of me dancing we have a groom, and, you know, I danced with Aubrey, obviously, and they have a big video of that. I haven't posted any footage anywhere from the wedding. We have plenty of footage. We have, I think, over 3,000 photos in a huge drive that the photographer, we had a professional photographer come out, and we have so many photos. In fact, October 2nd is in 3 days. We got married October. That was the day of the wedding. Was October 2nd last year. So it is 3 days from now. It'll be our 1-year anniversary. And well, fortunately that's on Sunday, so it's the day before her surgery. So, but we might have to postpone it because Aubrey does not feel well right now. So she might not feel up to doing anything. We had plans. We were gonna go get our feet rubbed, and we were gonna get a massage and all that. Aubrey doesn't like to go out to restaurants. You know, I'm a romantic. A lot of people don't know that about me. I'm a big romantic type. I like to do big grand gestures. You know, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. I like romance. I like to romance people, or well, not romance people, but like, I'm a very romantic kind of guy. And like, if it were up to me, really, I would take her out to a really nice restaurant. You know, really, you know, get dressed up and do all that shit. You know, do the classic stuff. Take her somewhere really nice. Surprise her. Aubrey, her personality type, she's beautiful, she's sweet, she's funny, she's talented and kind and smart. Can't say enough about her. She doesn't really like to go to restaurants. She doesn't really like to go out a lot. Like, she will. Totally. She'll indulge me. You know, whatever. But she's not a big fan of, like, going and sitting down in a fancy restaurant. So I asked her what she wanted to do, because it's her anniversary too. It's our anniversary, and I care about what my wife wants to do, and I appreciate her and love her, and I want her to be happy. and it makes no difference to me, kind of thing. You know, I just want her to be happy. So she wanted to get Olive Garden because she's vegetarian and she loves the Olive Garden food. And I'm like, all right, yeah, fine, fuck it. We'll go hard on the Olive Garden. Whatever you want, baby. And so she wants to get Olive Garden and bring it back home. I'll make sure the house is nice and clean, and we'll have some candles lit. We'll have a nice, you know, I'll have it all out set up on the table. We'll keep things heated on the stove, you know, and we'll have some, and we're gonna get out our wedding cake, which we have preserved in the freezer, which you're supposed to do apparently. It's like a tradition thing for couples, you know. One year you finally bring out the wedding cake again, and we're gonna have our wedding cake again. And we're going to bring that out. We're going to have some champagne. And during the day, though, we're going to go and get massages or whatever and get our feet done. And we're going to get, you know, our nails and our feet rubbed down. They give you, like, a massage and all that. And they do your nails, you know. You get, like, a foot, you know. So it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. That's what we're supposed to do. So I don't know if she'll be down, though, because her teeth are bothering her. So, and if not, it's totally fine. We can postpone it a week, but... yeah, you know, yeah. But I was going to say, I can post some more photos from our weddings, maybe some videos from our wedding. If anyone would like to see that, drop a 111. I'll do that. I'll post them. We have so many photos. We probably have some real gems somewhere in that big ass file. I'll just have to comb through and like really find some dimes, you know, not a bunch of shit that looks the same. Not shit, but, you know, like, not 5 photos that look the exact same, you know. Like, I think I posted 4, that's it, on my Twitter account, like, a little while back. What did I say? I put, Gingers do have soulmates. I thought that was, like, a funny little tagline. That got fucking 6,500 likes almost on Twitter. But, these are the only photos I posted, I think. Just that one, and that one. You don't even really see the party. You don't see a lot of the actual party. Like, that was... So, this photo, it was before we even saw each other. So, you know, you're supposed to split up for a little while before the wedding and all that. You know what I mean? And I hadn't seen her in her dress yet, obviously. That's not what you're not supposed to see the wife or the bride in her dress yet until they walk up to the altar. Anyway, they thought it would be a cute idea to have us hold each other's hands. So, they were like, all right, reach up. We're like... So I hadn't seen her yet, and she hadn't seen me yet in our full outfits and all that. She didn't know what I looked like. I didn't know what she looked like, and her makeup and her hair and her dress and all that. I had no idea what her dress looked like, and yeah, she looked fucking stunning. You know what I mean? She is fucking stunning. Yeah, awesome, and she's beautiful, beautiful bride. Long flowing red hair. Man, boy, I'm telling you what. Lil Ginger. Hey, the Ginger did pretty well. Not Lil Ginger, but, you know. Not Ginger. But anyway. Yeah, I'm a very lucky guy. Very lucky. I'm just over here flexing right now. Look at me. I'm so braggadocious. I'm over here doing my little humble brags and my flexes. And my brags there, bro. Like, come on, simmer down, Michael. Come on, Copper. I said Michael. I don't usually call myself Michael. Anyway, all right, calm down. Calm down, Michael. All right, hey, Michael, calm down. I'm just kidding. It's like, oh, calm. Just kidding. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
Hello, Suzanne. Hello! How are you doing? Thank you for the $2 donation. I don't want the lust of Janet to get in between you and me.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger.
Suzanne.
You better run.
1 second.
I watch your soul. I'm just a pale, freckled ginger.
When Gavin beat you in the fight, he destroyed the very creation which he had made. No, Gavin did not create me, okay? What the fuck are you even talking about? Jincest sister wife's stupid name. Shut up.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Gavin didn't win shit! You need to learn that, okay? Y'all could really do well to just accept that I won in the fight. You know what? We're gonna settle this once and for all. You wanna know if Gavin beat me? Do you want me to... We're gonna settle this. I'm gonna read these comments, and then we're gonna do some research live. I'm gonna do a little bit of research live on stream. I'm gonna screen share it. What does it mean if you find out that your opponent is cheating in a boxing match? Do you get the victory or do they? Because they literally, Gavin as in they as in Gavin, literally said, bragged and laughed about it on camera. You can find it online where he brags about cheating against me, and he did cheat. They literally, I have said this so many times, they had it so I had 20-ounce gloves. There's a big difference, folks. And Gavin had 16-ounce gloves. So his punches felt a lot harder than mine. My hands were double wrapped. His were single. And among other things that he said, and also he cheap shotted me in the back of the head during one of the rounds. Gavin, and they deducted, literally on camera, they deducted a point from him. And they said if you do that again, you're DQ'd as in disqualified. He cheated, folks. Now, I'm gonna tell you what. Did they say that Gavin won? Yeah, they did. Not me, though. They say that Gavin won. But I don't think he did. In fact, I know he didn't because he cheated. And if you consider that a win, well, okay, maybe you value dishonorable wins. Isn't that like, doesn't Gavin like talk about being manly and like being a gentleman, or like what is, how to be a man with Gavin McInnes? Like, isn't it manly? Like, isn't it considered like the macho, the cis male, the manly alpha male, manly man to do things with honor? I don't know. I mean, didn't he start a group that's like a piece of, like, it's an awful group, but like, isn't the Proud Boys? Are you proud of being dishonorable? Is that like a thing that they do? Is it proud? Is that like really something to be proud of? I don't know. If you're asking me, I would say that I would rather lose dishonorably. Pardon me. I would rather lose honorably than win dishonorably. Anyway. But not everyone is the same. We all bald differently. We all grow differently. We all look differently. We all act differently. We all, perhaps maybe a lot of us think differently. Clearly we seem to think differently. And that's okay. Yeah. I think that Gavin cheated. And I think that he is a poor loser. Can't seem to take a loss honorably. So he had to cheat his way to what he calls a win. What y'all call a win. So, like, if he had beat me, like, look, if there was actually no proof of him cheating and he actually didn't cheat and he beat me. But he didn't beat me. He didn't beat me honorably. He didn't actually win. In fact, he never knocked me out. I don't even know why they called the fight. I was still trying to fight. You see in the clip, I'm like fucking, I'm swinging at him. I'm like fucking going to kick him, kick the camera. It's goofy. In a boxing match, if someone cheats in a boxing match, does the opponent win? Okay, here we go. We'll see here. Cheating in boxing. Let's see here. How boxers cheat. Let's see here. Low blows, punching after the bell. That's something that Bob. That's something that Gavin did. So Gavin is guilty of 9. Let's see, padding removal. So you could say that because he had, they didn't inform me that his were 16-ounce gloves and mine were 20. So it's like he removed some of his padding. He had, fixing it was pretty much fixed. Yeah, there's several things, you know. Low blows, one of the most common scams, unlawful. Low blows considered a punch below the belt. No, he didn't. I don't think he did that, fortunately. I want to know though if someone cheating in boxing all the way boxer still wins. I want to know. So a disqualification is a term used when a bout is stopped short of knockout or judges' decisions because intentionally one or right. Here we go. Right here. A disqualification, abbreviated DQ, is a term used when a bout is stopped short of a knockout or judge's decision because intentionally one or both contestants have repeatedly or flagrantly fouled an opponent or violated other rules. The disqualified boxer automatically loses the bout to the opponent. I'm telling you, folks. Now, did he get disqualified? Technically, no. Should he have been? Yes. Should he have been? Yes. But anyway, let me read these comments, pardon me. Suzanne Nichols, I don't want the lust of Janet to get in between you and me. Maybe I'm not that lustful, but I'm loyal after you. Leave your wife for me. I'm not going to leave my wife for you, Suzanne. You need to let that go. You're making no sense, Suzanne. I know you said no last time, but one shall never give up on their dreams. Oh, that's a sweet sentiment. But no, Suzanne, I'm flattered, really, but I'm not interested, okay? Sweetie. It's just, well, no, I'm not going to say sweetie. I'm not going to call you sweetie. You're not sweetie. You're not sweetie. What I mean is ma'am or lady or individual. Suzanne. I'm just call you Suzanne. Susie? No, Suzanne. Suzanne, look, it's just not gonna happen. I'm a taken, you know, I'm married. I'm spoken for. But you know, yeah. Anyway, right. Ginger ale is racist. Why are you always trying to be a smartass for? I'm not a smartass. I'm smart. I'm not an ass. Use your power for good. Not being a snobby snob with egg yolk on your head. I don't have any egg yolk on my head. And I'm not snobby. What do you mean? Gig is a great guy. No, he's not. Janet is delusional. No, she's not. And the rest of us just enjoy your memorable moments like breaking your headset and screeching. Moonface. Go fuck yourself, dude. Have I ever screeched, chat? Have I ever once screeched? Really? I don't screech. Have I broken my headset? I mean, yeah. A couple times. But, you know, I have a warranty for a reason, so whatever. I want to know what happens in sports. What happens when you are found cheating? I want to know. I'm trying to find an example, but I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure if you are caught cheating, if you're in second place, if you're the loser, I'm pretty sure it automatically goes to first place. Like if you're in second place and the opponent is caught cheating, okay, then you win. I mean, look, folks, it wasn't a fair fight. It was not. I mean, even if you think Gavin won, you can admit that it was not a fair fight. I mean, because it's not. I mean, you can blah, 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 like, you know, doesn't Ben Shapiro say facts don't care about your feelings? Like, regardless of your feelings on the matter, one person admits to cheating. The other person didn't cheat. The other person had disadvantages. It was not a fair fight. So how could you sit there and try to say that I lost when you know? If you do your research and you want to know, you're not just being willfully fucking ignorant, which I'm sure a lot of you are, because you want to be, Copper's funny. It's funny to laugh at Copper. He lost. Well, no, I didn't lose. I won. I won the fight. You're not going to convince me otherwise. You can bitch and cry and moan and whine and throw a hissy fit all you want. It ain't going to work. You will not convince me that Gavin beat me. Not fairly. Not honorably. Didn't happen. Doesn't matter. However, I will have an actual boxing match. Proper officiating. Not cheated. And I'm going to make sure before that, before the match starts, I'm going to make sure that the gloves are the same size, same amount of ounces, and our hands are wrapped properly. I'm not going to have Count Dankula cheat me. I'm not going to have the Gavin situation happen again. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to. So, why wasn't it fair, Coppercab genuinely asking? Because, as I have said many times, Gavin had it so. Gavin, okay, we were at his boxing, it was his gym in the Bronx of New York. He had 16-ounce gloves, okay? These were smaller gloves. And I had 20-ounce gloves, okay? That's bigger. More padding. You understand? My hands they wrapped my hands, okay? Like a few times. Like probably double wrapped, whatever. His hands were single wrapped. So, okay, one layer of wrapping, 16-ounce gloves. Mine were 20-ounce gloves, bigger gloves, so it felt like so if I punch you in the fucking face, it'll feel like you're being punched with pillows, okay? Hard, but with, like, fucking pillows. Okay? You understand? So Gavin cheated. His punches felt harder than mine. That's by design. Not by design, but, like, that's because he cheated. And so, it's just a matter of fact. I mean, he admitted to cheating himself. You know what I mean? GigaCast said, oh, okay, gotcha. Y'all should have the same type of gloves. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. More protection for you, says Suzanne. No, more protection from me, not for me. Trust me, okay? No, Gavin needed more protection from me. Gavin's a piece. No, it's not that anyone. You know, it's not more protection from me. It's not more protection from me. It's just stupid. No, it was more protection from being punched hard. I won that fucking fight. I got Bone Lab, by the way. I started playing Bone Lab today. I played Bone Lab for I don't know how long, but my headset ended up dying. Hopefully it saved my game. It's been a long day, folks. If you notice I don't have a lot of energy, it's been a long day. I need more sleep. I'd have more energy for streams. I'd be more energetic, more awake, more, loud and doing my thing, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It's just not that. It's just not tonight. I didn't stream earlier because I had to go and take her to the dentist, the doctor. Tomorrow, however, I don't have anywhere I need to go in particular. I don't think, anyway. So, yeah, I should be able to get plenty of sleep tonight and be around for proper streams tomorrow, both 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. on time, so I don't get egged, whatever. So, You sound. I'm not grumpy at all. I'm just. My eyes are watery right now. I'm a little tired, folks. You know. I gotta go shave. I gotta go finish. I missed some spots. What do you mean? I didn't miss any. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't miss any spots shaving. I got a nice. Hold on. Me? That's cute. I got a nice, smooth, clean shave. When is the next painting stream? I don't know. I don't know if really people want that. Do y'all want me to... Okay, in all sincerity, in all seriousness, I mean, do y'all want me to do a painting stream for real? I haven't done one in I don't know how many months. But if you want a painting stream on Sunday, drop a 111 in the live chat. I know I say that a lot, but I mean it's just a good way to quickly gauge people's interest in something. So that's why I've always said drop a 111. Sunday will be our anniversary. I can paint. If Aubrey doesn't feel like doing anything because of her teeth, we could postpone our anniversary celebration, our date night, whatever. We might have to postpone it about a week or so she can heal up and have her surgery. I can do a painting stream, and maybe I can paint something. Maybe I can paint Aubrey, or I can paint something, just as a part of the to commemorate the anniversary, our 1 year, so I can always say, Coppercat painted this painting on the 1 year anniversary of his marriage with. Why am I talking third person? I painted that on the 1 year anniversary. Of my 1 year anniversary with my wife, Aubrey. That'd be a special painting. That would be a special painting already because it's on the 1 year anniversary. My first anniversary with my wife. That's really sweet, I think. Paint her like one of your French girls. You know what I can do? What if I have Aubrey come in here and and I can have her be nude, but have her back, you can't see anything, but her back will be turned away, so she'll be facing the wall, and have a blanket over her, and I can start the stream and just you just see her back and her hair, and I can paint her. Or maybe she'll be facing me and I'll be on the other side, and she could be facing me and I can paint her. Wouldn't that be lovely? Like from Titanic, like what y'all are saying in the chat. You know that I'm just kidding? Did you know that? I'm not gonna have my wife naked in my fucking stream in my studio when the stream's going on. Did you know that I'm joking? Did you know that I'm not fucking serious? I would never fucking do that. Yeah, the people in the chat thinking I'm actually gonna have my wife in here in the nude. You're out of your fucking minds. You realize that? You must be out. You must be fucking smoking crack if you think I'm gonna have my wife in here naked. I don't even if you couldn't see anything, I'm not gonna have her back on camera. It ain't gonna fucking happen. Y'all must be out your damn minds. It ain't gonna happen, folks. You're never gonna see. You're never gonna see Aubrey in that way. It's just not. That's not for you. You're so goofy. You're funny though. You're funny. You're funny that you thought that. You're funny though. I'll say that. You're funny right now. Anyway, you're not usually funny, but that's funny. That's funny. You must be smoking crack. I'm just kidding around, y'all. No, but seriously though, I would like to paint Aubrey though for the 1 year. Not nude, but be cool. Be cool. That would be really interesting. That'd be fun to do,
I am cow, I am cow, I am cow, hear me moo.
Suzanne Nichols donated $2, thank you. And they said, you accepted Janet putting her cell phone in her pants.
Shut the fuck
I'm
up.
fucking talking!
You're a fucking cunt.
Basically, Chad, paint Aubrey like you did Satyr's page. I could do that. Well, no, not like that. First of all, I didn't sexualize Satyrus, okay? I don't know why people think that I did. I didn't. I have her legs, How did I do Satyrus? I forget. I drew her I don't know. I think I have her legs spread or something. I don't. It wasn't meant to be sexual, but some people think that. I mean, yeah, her pants are ripped. You can see her panties, but that's not sexual, is it? Anyway. No, I'm not gonna paint Aubrey like that. Basically, Chad, shut up. Thank you for the $3 donation, though. Thank you for the $3 donation, though. I don't know why I slurred that. Thank you for the $3 donation. See, I can enunciate words, too. Suzanne Nichols, you accepted Janet putting her cell phone in her panties with your streams playing, but you always reject me. I will stop asking you to be mine. But can you at least date me and marry me for once? Well, can you at least marry me for once, Copper? Like, I'll stop asking you to be mine. Next sentence. But could you at least marry me just once? That's... Are you fucking crazy? Suzanne, I'm not marrying you. I'm already married! I'm not gonna call you... You're not fucking crazy. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you are. I don't know. But, you know. No, I'm not marrying you.
Cameron.
Titanium Taxi, dear Mr. Copper. No volleyball tonight? Question mark. Nope, no volleyball tonight. Volleyball season ended. But there will be a new season starting up pretty soon. Yeah. Really nice weather now. Now would be the time to play. During the summer, it was so hot out, and now it's like starting to really cool off. Now that like true fall season is starting to hit. You know, that nice weather. So nice. We should really be playing volleyball now. This weather's so much better. But anyway, Titanium Taxi. No volleyball tonight? No. Just got here. Well, hello. Also, and they send a video link. Well, let's check it out. Whatever. Not doing video reaction. Oh, wow. This video, I haven't seen this video in a long time. Here, let's play it. I'll play from the beginning. Titanium Taxi, that's so cool of you to send this video.
Children love the meat tank. Children love the meat tank. Ooh. Children love the meat tank. Children love the meat tank. Ooh. Children love the meat tank. Children love the meat tank. Children love the meat tank. Ooh. Children love the meat tank.
I'm being sarcastic right now. I can't stand that fucking video. I'm so sick of that fucking video. Like, I'm just being a smart. I'm just too tired to get angry right now. Honestly, I don't have the energy to do all that. And I'll tell you what though. If you send me that video one more time, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm gonna beat you the fuck. I'm gonna beat your. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm not gonna find you. I don't care. I'm just joking around. I have no interest in looking for you, okay? Or any of you, really. I'm not gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm not gonna beat your ass. Don't worry, Titanium Taxi. I'm not gonna beat your fucking ass. Yeah, LMAO. Yeah, laugh it up, Titanium Taxi. Yeah, laugh it up. Greaseball. Laugh it the fuck up! I don't like that fucking video! Quit sending me that shit! Prick. I don't like that fucking song. It's a weird song. Quit it.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
Fruitcake. What? Basically, Chad, just wondering, what is your biggest nemesis? OG troll, question mark. Base Giga Chad, I'm just kidding. Is that what you wanted to hear, Giga Chad? You want to hear your own name? But if you're asking...
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cock.
You're actually asking who my biggest nemesis is. Well, there's a few names. You know, honestly, can I just say something? And you might love to hear this. You've risen up the ranks quite fast. If there was a Mount Rushmore, you know, like a top four, like, you know, people will say, oh, what's the Mount Rushmore of NBA or football? Tom Brady, Joe Montana, you know, whatever. Jerry Rice, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, if there was like a Mount Rushmore of like Copper Cab trolls or class clowns or opponents, I guess class clown would be a different thing, but I would probably say Cartman or South Park in general, but, you know, if I had to not boil it down to one person, but like one character. Clearly, Cartman is one, obviously. I would say Come on, folks. Obviously, Gavin is one of them. Obviously. Okay. As far as just overall trolls, I would say Cartman or South Park, in quotes, or / Cartman. You know what I mean? Just kind of interchangeable. Matt and Trey, South Park, Cartman. You know that stuff. So Cartman, Gavin McInnes. Not Bearing. I really didn't have that many back and forth. I would say Harold Balder. I'd probably say Harold Balder. So you have Cartman or South Park. You'd have Gavin McInnes. You'd have Harold Balder. Unfortunately, I can't stand him. So definitely one of them. Count Dankula, no. I wouldn't say Count Dankula is like one of my biggest nemesis. He's kind of in that area. I would say he's more of a nemesis than like Bearing. So if it's like a tier thing, like, you know, the pyramid with the different tiers, like, you know what I mean? Like the tier maker thing. I would say like Cartman, Gavin, Harold Balder is like, you know what I mean? Very, very storied history, you know, with those people. But I don't have a lot of history with Bearing. I do have some. Not a lot. No, Bill Burr wouldn't. Bill Burr, the comedian, only talked shit about me one time that I know. And I responded. And that was pretty much it. There was only one interaction with Bill Burr. He was being an asshole, and I called him out on it. But anyway. I don't even think he responded, so who gives a shit? He probably got scared off. No, not Alex Jones. I've never had an actual interaction, I don't think, with Alex Jones. I think I was played in a video that he played. It was like a compilation of liberals that are, you know, what he thought were like goofy liberals, and like I had like maybe like my purple hair or something. I don't know. What would be the fourth one? So you have Cartman, Gavin, Harold, and who would be number 4? Who would be number 4? I don't know. Because really, I mean, some people might even think like Shat or like Ray William, like really old throwback, you know what I mean? Like Ray William Johnson. I shot on you, things like that. But no, not really. Of that era, of like the classic Copper Cab era, I think the biggest villain, if you will, you know, can be that would be Cartman. That would be South Park. That was really what that was. Like, that was what the first video was about. The whole point I made the video, you know, I wanted to rant about South Park. They parodied me, literally. You know, they made fun of me. They season 14 they brought Gingers back, probably because of me, and made fun of Ginger some more. Yada yada yada. Cartman ends up being half Ginger. So maybe that was a result of the back and forth with Copper Cab. You never know. Maybe I somehow, I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I made Cartman half Ginger, but like, you never know. Maybe that was maybe it was an inspiration. Maybe it wasn't an inspiration. I don't know. I have no idea. But I would say Cartman was for sure of the classic era of the channel of Copper Cab. For sure, Cartman's like the biggest villain. And then Gavin would probably be next. Gavin / Trump, but I would say Gavin because we actually had. I don't think Trump's ever said anything about me personally. However, Gavin, well, you know. So Cartman, Gavin, Harold Balder is very recent. If I had to pick somebody from the class clowns, honestly, folks, I would probably have to say Giga Chad. Base Giga Chad. You know, sometimes the obvious answer is the right one. I don't know. Because, you know, you think about 64 BC Man, but he hasn't even been, you know, super active really in a long time. I mean, he is active. He's around still. He's in the live chat quite often, but he hasn't really harassed me like he did in the beginning, you know. But Giga Chad's been around too long. Well, not too long. Not too long. I'm not trying to say, like, I don't, you know, like people. I'm just saying, like, ugh, you know. if there was one person, and also let me just say because I know that Base Giga Chad is not literally the Giga Chad from the memes. I know they're a different person than their profile picture, but the personality of Base Giga Chad, the person behind that profile picture, the person in the live chat right now saying, "Thank you, I'm so freaking honored," with a crying smiley face. Yeah, go fuck yourself. It's not really an honor. The person though, you know, they have their fucking, you know, they flaunt, they wear their sunglasses, they do the little Rickroll music video and all that. Like, they went out of their way to do all that. I want to say stole paintings, but I can't say that they stole my paintings. They bought them. Is buying something non-consensually a thing? Is that a thing? Can I say that? Because he didn't technically steal my paintings, but they were up for auction, fairly. There's a reason why I haven't made paintings in a long time. You know what I mean? I think I made one since then. I think I made the SJW shirt, the SJW painting, and that was it. And I don't think any of them are up for auction anymore. I had them taken down. I haven't put my paintings up at all in a long time. So Giga Chad kind of spoiled that whole thing. So. I mean, he didn't buy him non-consensually, I guess. Anyway, whatever. You know what? Just it doesn't even matter. I would say that he's probably the biggest class clown that I would say of the class clown kind of era, the streaming era. I would say if he's not the biggest. If he's not the biggest, I think biggest makes it seem like a compliment. If he's not the worst one, he's pretty fucking. I don't want to say terrible. I don't want to say awful. I don't want to say bad. It's just ugh. You know what I mean? I mean, you have your Some Zone cats. You've got your bass, your brass buses, your titanium taxis, your 64 BC Mans, your satirists, your Ivanators, of course, GE Trump. You know, it's almost like the class clowns need their own Mount Rushmore, like their own category of like worsts and like different fucking tiers of villainous, villainy. It's like they need their own kind of category, but if you're talking about overall, my biggest, like my arch nemesis, the villains, it'd be like Cartman and your Gavin and your Harold Balder for sure. It seems to be a common thing though. It's like when doing a Mount Rushmore, it's like the first three are easy. Isn't that how like the first three are always easy, and then the fourth one you're like You're having to decide like which one, who is it? You know what I mean? Because it's like the last. There's only like one spot left. Like there's only gonna be 4 on the Mount Rushmore. But for sure, Cartman, Gavin, and Harold, for sure. But the fourth one would be hard to figure out. But probably Base Giga Chad. But that's subject to change. I don't know. But that's an interesting question, basically, Chad. That question led to a whole talk, So that wasn't a bad question, actually. Thank you for the $3 donation. I appreciate the question. Basically, Chad had asked what they were wondering who the biggest Nemesis OG troll was. So I don't know. Trey Sean. Okay, who are you, and what have you done to the real Copy Boy tonight? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I just don't have a lot of energy right now.
I'd love penis, 'cause I fancy one, anyone.
Janet, today as I was walking with my phone in my panties while you're... You know what? Let's have a little...
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. I watch your soul. I'm just a pale freckled ginger.
less crying and more milking, Ginger Daddy. You are the class, those lush jugs. Now be
Shut
a good
up.
ginger and dance for us.
Don't tell me to dance for. I'm
Based.
not gonna dance for you. Go fuck yourself, Mr. Moo. I ain't dancing for you. I don't dance for anybody. Shut up. I dance with my wife. Don't tell me to be a good ginger. That's so patronizing. That's so racist towards ginger people. Like, what? Like, what if I said, yeah, now you be a good little white boy, you know, and you dance for me? Like, what the fuck? That sounds so awful. That sounds so racist. I don't like that. Don't say shit like that. I'm gonna read this comment from Janet.
Hi there. Today, as I was walking with my phone in my panties while your streams were playing, I suddenly realized that I am the strongest keyboard warrior out there. I've been fighting for you since the beginning of time, and this fight, we never win against the trolls. But I'm gonna keep putting my phone in my panties. I just love the feeling, the vibrations, hearing you scream about social justice.
I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm making the end of that up. That's not what they said. They said, today as I was walking with my phone in my panties while your streams were playing, I suddenly realized that I am the strongest keyboard warrior out there. I've been fighting for you since the beginning of time. In this fight, we never win against the trolls. So that's actually what they said. I'm not gonna keep going. Shut up, weirdo. Okay, Google, turn on the lights. Okay, Google, make the lights blue. So anyway, right, as I was saying, it's not, look, Janet, I know that that's not actually the same Janet. I don't think that's the real Janet. I think that's somebody trolling and pretending to be Janet. I think it's very inappropriate. It would be cool of you to stop, impersonating women in the live chat. That's very rude, okay? So just maybe give it a rest, okay, folks? That's not very nice to do. Not very nice. Give it a rest, folks. Okay, just stop. Basically, chat, the Aubrey / Harold Balder pic on her OnlyFans is pretty hot. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know of any Aubrey Harold Balder pic. Giga chat. Shut the fuck up about the damn OnlyFans stuff. Quit it! Stop talking about my wife's OnlyFans. You quit it. Rick. Anyway. Shut up, Mr. Moo. You're an idiot. And I'm not milking. Less crying and more milking, Ginger Daddy. What the fuck are you talking about, Moo? I'm not gonna go moo, if that's what you mean, by Mr. Moo. I'm not not a cow, okay? I'm not gonna be milked.
Baby, I'm a sin for you because I'm into you. And even if I look so dumb, I don't really care, I'll still be dreaming one day.
Anyway, Brass Bus. Hello, Brass Bus. Donated $2. I appreciate that. Cobber, if you could have an annual Academy Awards for the clowns and then award me Best Animated Feature, that would be great. Well, there is not going to be a fucking Academy Awards. What? Should I make a thing called the Clownies? Like the Clowny Awards? Like you want to be, 3-time Clowny Award winner, Brass Bus. Like the fuck? There's not going to be a freaking Clowny Award. Like, first of all, I don't know why I said the Clowny Award. This is a stupid fucking name. It's not going to be a Clowny Award. There will be listen, folks. There's not going to be a Clowny Awards, okay? So, no Clowny Awards. There will be no Clowny Award winners on these streams, all right? The Clowny Awards is not a thing. The Clowny Awards do not exist. No Clowny Awards, y'all. Anyway. But that being said, folks, Aubrey is making a website. Yeah, so maybe if you want to be a Clowny Award winner. So there's no Clowny Awards, but listen. There's no Clowny Awards, but listen, there is going to be a Hall of Fame website. And it's going to Aubrey's making this. I don't know when she decided to get into fucking web development, you know, whatever you call it. There's going to be an actual Hall of Fame. And it's the CCM Hall of Fame. CCMHOF. And there's going to be a Hall of Fame. Actually, apparently. It says, welcome to the Hall. Countless names have appeared on your screens throughout the history of the CCM streams. Among them, a select few have stood out and risen above the rest like a proud erection. Goofy-ass fucking sentence. Anyway, they have managed to not only capture the attention of Copper Cab, but they've also captured the heart of his class. These are the legends of the Stram. It's not fucking Stram. Legend of the Stram. It's not legend. It's Stream, Aubrey. And apparently that leads to another page where you can scroll through like a book, like you flip pages or something. And you can actually, like, there will be digital versions of, like, the big book pages, and, like, there will be an actual proper internet, like, web page. You can scroll through, and, like, you know, it'll kind of be a cool catalog of the history of the CCM era of the channel. For maybe one day if I'm not doing CCM streams, you never know. This would be a cool way to kind of commemorate that period of time on the channel. I'm not saying that the CCM streams are going to stop. I'm just saying, you know, it's a cool thing to have. So it's going to be like a whole website and like a little history and like, oh, this is what was going on. So, you know, during this time. And these were like the legends of the stream. You know, you have your 64 BC Man, obviously. Ivanator, Base Giga Chad will be one, probably. Obviously. You know, you'll have quite a few people there. I'm assuming. I like this one, though. The Good Apples. Okay. Probably people like Janet. You know. And so on. Rotten Eggs. There's going to be a Rotten Egg section. Class Clown section. Good Apple section, I guess. There should also just be a regular CCM student. Oh, I guess that's the Good Apples, you know. I guess that's what that is. It's like the good students. The Good Apples. And I like that. But anyway. Right. So there's not going to be an awards, but there will be a, there's going to be something honoring the, I don't know about honoring, but Aubrey's making it, not me, but, you know, doing something for the Class Clowns, I guess. I don't fucking know. Well, Reddit still remember, says, I aspire to become a good apple. See, now that's a good thing to aspire to do. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Loretta Silver member, that's a good thing to aspire to be, is a good apple. That's so great. That's great. Folks. I think I'm going to stop the stream. I know I haven't really done much or said much, but and I haven't really been that energetic. I'm just been a bit tired. I need to take a shower. I need to finish shaving my head. I need to get some rest tonight, and tomorrow I'll stream on time, but I'll also have more energy, and we'll do some proper classes and have some fun, okay? Drop a CCM in the live chat if you're looking forward to that, if you're going to attend one of tomorrow's classes, maybe not both, but at least one of them. If so, I look forward to seeing you there, and I will see you tomorrow, and hopefully be more energetic. Well, I will be. I'm sure I'll be more energetic, you know. I'm aware that I have low energy right now in terms of like, you know what I mean. I'm probably coming across like I'm tired right now. Like I'm self-aware. I understand. So you know, it is what it is. I just I'm a little tired right now. Maybe if I took a shower, I would wake up some. You know, I don't know, but anyway.
You are an idiot.
You know, just like how Alex Jones said $82, and I appreciate that. They said, you know, just like how we humans have sex dolls and sex robots, aliens make sex clones from humans. UFOs suck up the sperm of farmers to create these sex clones. This is not a conspiracy. This is the truth. What the fuck fuck are you talking about, dude? Are you out of your mind? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. Now, there's a comment to, end the stream on. Fucking goofy-ass Alex Jones talking about sex clones from farmers. Fucking ridiculous-ass idiot. The fuck are you talking? Why would an alien clone a farmer for a sex clone? Why wouldn't they, abduct, a fucking supermodel or something? A fucking farmer? The fuck is wrong with you? I mean, maybe the aliens have, a farmer fetish. Fuck if I know. Maybe that's just what their thing. Maybe they're into them barley boys out in the south. Maybe that's just what their thing is. Maybe the aliens like, big old daddy bears. Some husky boys. I don't fucking know. Well, not husky boys, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm fucking goofy. Anyway, just disregard all those comments. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great night. I'll be around tomorrow. Hopefully you will be too. That'd be great to see you in the chat again. It's like hanging out with a big friend group, and I'll see you then. Till then, if you want to hang out, I'll probably still be around. I'll probably still be up a little bit late. I don't know, but I'm usually pretty active on the Discord server. Voice chats, text channels like the chill chat, the general chat. Discord.gg/coppercab. The link's in the bottom of the description. Feel free to join. And if just be nice,